I came up having run an internet advertising agency. So the notion of second screens, third screens, different platforms, whether it's Facebook or even back in the day, I'm old enough to be on MySpace, these aren't new to us. And so today's environment doesn't seem new to me at all. But what's remained constant is you have to have a great creative idea. So you have different platforms, different screens. Yes, you can target better, so you're going to get a good idea in front of a much more relevant consumer. All that matters. All of it makes our work more effective and efficient. But if it's not a good idea, nobody cares. They can block it out, they can ignore it. And so what's at the heart of everything we do is, what's the best idea? What's a big idea that's going to capture a consumer's imagination? And so they'll watch it on their phone, they'll watch it on their Facebook feed, they'll share it with their friends, all that stuff that you want. But it comes down to a core, you gotta have a really damn good idea. I think we were lucky enough to have two great ones on the Super Bowl this year with Skittles and Jeep. Specifically the Jeep platform was quite powerful. We came up with one called 4x Forever. And it was a nod to the 75th year anniversary of Jeep. And so we were trying to use the heritage of Jeep, but to propel the brand forward. We didn't just want to do an historical retrospective. Came up with an original song that was quite catchy. Something that's quite unique to Jeep, being all 4x4s. And it really resonated with Jeep owners. And Jeep sales have been very strong since the game. Because it's a strong brand, and I think that kind of work resonates with people who like Jeep. The work has to be literally cut different. It has to be malleable, if you will, but it has to be a really good idea. And if it is good, you can go ahead and cut it up into various different types of, and I don't mean just cut it from a 30 to a 15 to an 8. I mean literally take the idea and make sure that it fits in display, make sure it fits in even Snapchat, these usage that is very unique to its own platform. If the idea is that good, it'll usually fit. I see a lot of tech companies, I see certainly a lot of internet agencies, what have you, and even a lot of regular advertising agencies focused on the platforms and focused on what's possible and focused on the process. And I think they're taking their eye away from what really matters, which is finding the talent that can come up with amazing ideas. They're so focused on how does the Facebook feed work, how does the new video product work, that's where they think the talent in understanding that resides, and it doesn't. And I think we are relentless right now in finding the best creatives. They happen to, well, we have a nice process to bring in young creatives. And I think the youth, they just understand all the different platforms, so we don't have to train. They know more about it than we do. And so it's native to them. It's inherent to how they grew up. It's part of how they went to college and went through high school. We just want to take that life experience, but then add the best talent possible. And when we can put a good environment together, good client brands to work on, it all comes together and we end up with a hell of an idea.
Television, the opportunities for TV advertising, both web originals, which is the new fronts, and the upfronts, which is really more of commercials. Give us sort of a little bit of your view on what's interesting or what you'll be looking for.
Program integration. Clearly, the ability to take a brand and to weave it into the storyline is a unique way to expose consumers to a brand. It can be highly impactful, and so we're working with some of the content creators to try and make that happen. But all in all, we're just excited about different ways we can use sight, sound, and motion to drive a big idea.